Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome back to Kaiserreich. Legacy of the Spanish-American War. We are currently facing not much problems at all. Not much. I don't think they're running any air missions, so I can just cancel that. How do I tell these forces not to... I don't know, thrilling, right? But, is it H for halt? Yep, it is. Alright, we did it. Nice. Okay. Either way. Stalemate time. We control the Philippines, except for this one little island, which we are, plotting to get back. The Japanese control the Japanese home islands. We have killed or captured 500,000 Japanese soldiers at the cost of only 15,000 Filipino soldiers. Pretty good ratio, TBH, but we're not really any closer to... Okay, we're bombing their stuff. We are losing naval bombers, but actually not sure how much I care about that. What I want to do is, like, annoy their ships. Smack them down, you know? I'm currently building up civilian industry, something I've kind of been neglecting this whole game. And then I'm going to try to build up infrastructure on Mindanao, which should help us with our resource problems. And also, okay, speaking of resource problems, how are we doing on trade? Closed economy. We're focusing on air production because it's the late game and air production is important. You know, we are producing... We have enough weapons, and we're not really fighting in, like, a major scale, so we're not using them. So, you know, right now we're just sort of focusing on picking attacks where we can with naval bombers, and just kind of letting the... chips fall where they may. What I really would love is to kill the Japanese fleet, which I don't think they can really recover from. Killing their convoys is nice. You know, it's nice. But, like, what I really want is to... Like, killing their convoys is nice, but what I really want to do is, like, whittle their fleet down to the point where I, like, sink things. That would be good. Meanwhile... Yeah, mostly still a stalemate, though. I think it's moving in the favor of the Russians. Ever so slowly. Oh! There's been a landing in, Skaneland. Alright, you are going to go... Where are you gonna go? You can join here. Go here. And you guys go into the rapid response. Seems good to me. Sounds like a good idea. Eventually, I want to land my forces here. So I suppose I should start plotting. I should really maybe move these guys to Group 18. Move this guy over to here. And then just put them in Tacloban. And these forces should be... Whoops! Whoopsie-doo. Whoopsie-poopsie. Give me a minute.
Listen up.
We are dinking down their ships ever so slightly. What I really want to do is plot a naval invasion from Zambozanga to here. I do not know why I can't do that. So right now I want you to go to Davao and just sort of be there. You know, in case. We are working on transport ships, which gives me plus 10 naval invasion capacity, which means I have any at all. Naval invasion time. I think we are striking Puerto Princesa again. Okay. This is new.
Listen up.
We're landing, here. Okay.
Ready.
We will... I'm glad I have three units here. So I can just keep guys in Puerto Princesa and just crunch those guys when I have the chance. That's pretty convenient. Alright, we're getting more naval bombers. And they are blowing up. Hopefully. Oh, nice. We sunk a convoy. Final Philippine Division. Do I want to put anyone here? Sure, I'll go to Iolo. Iolo. Alright. That means we can have our... Yeah, that wasn't too painful. I keep pressing delete all orders and not meaning it because I'm so used to having Navy-only nonsense. Boy, I feel like a dimwit. This is the second time I made that mistake. That's like actually embarrassing. I've played this game for like 3,000 hours or whatever, like a big number of hours, and that isn't just like sitting around on my push. Alright, we're gonna do the thing that I planned on doing. It'll take a while. We don't have naval supremacy there. That's our goal. We can get there. I believe in ourselves. Whatever. I'm just gonna press that button. Landing craft. Yeah. Better invasion defense. I don't know if that's defense against invasion or defense while invading. I assume it's defense against invasion. At the very least, the thing I may be hoping happens is that this threat will bait out the enemy forces into celebs, where we can destroy them. Either way, we're going to wait for this to prepare. We'll see if we can cheese out some naval superiority. And then once we land our forces there, we're just going to have them probably chill for a while. See if we can, like, bait out a decisive battle against the enemy fleet. Hopefully supported with planes. I expect we'll get that sometime in the 1950s. Like, this is not going quickly. Like, this is not... We're not moving at incredibly Higgs speeds here. Filipino industry, you know, shock of all shocks, is not incredibly robust and potent. Right? Who would have guessed? Feel like we're gonna say launch when we can. Oh. Oh. Hey, I reinforced YOLO. YOLO. No, it's like ILO. Oh, it's ILO. ELO, probably. Now, once you actually try to send... Well, there goes a lot of our destroyers. Oh, that's no good. We did actually pretty badly damage their carrier. But I think that we are maybe done playing around with destroyers. I think maybe we've gotten our best use of them. And the few that we have left are not great. I can afford to lose naval bombers. I actually don't mind losing them. I think even losing a good amount of naval bombers is a good trade if we can damage their warships. Like, we're just producing a good amount of those. We do not have the dockyard capacity to actually, you know. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Everyone, air support, air superiority, here. That gives us 20. That's not enough. All right. Yep, hold up. We're unselecting you. We're unselecting you. We're unselecting you. And all of you are going to stop. Halt. There we go. Now, hopefully that brings us... Yeah, okay. That helps stabilize our fuel situation.
Ready. Move out.
Okay, well, the Japanese keep throwing guys at us. I'm more than willing to oblige. We're up to 600,000 casualties. Yeah, we're still at 14K. Losing pilots is expensive in terms of resources, but not in terms of manpower. More convoys at the bottom of the ocean. Same thing with losing ships. Whoa, that thing is badly wounded. Alright, land again. This time you go out and destroy them, yep. Let's see. I mean, in terms of trades, things are going quite well. Quite well, I would say. Monopulse radar. That means several things. Number one, production. Radar get better. Number two, yeah, that's all the radar we can do. I don't know. Improve coastal fort. Improve regular fort. Synthetic refinery, maybe in the long term. I don't know what else the frick we're gonna even research. What the hell? Airplane crap, range improvements. At some point, I'll need that. We probably should improve our naval bomber designs by replacing air-to-ground radar with better air-to-ground radar. Yeah, that gives us reduced night penalty. Do we want anything else? These floats would increase our weight, kill our speed, but would really improve our surface detection. I mean, maybe. No, I think that this is good. Yeah, we need better detection in the Philippines. Alright, give me a moment. Send in the Marines. I need the XP. Yeah. I did not get much from them. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow it down. improve our production output. Sure, I'll get this faster. Why not?
Ready to move. Listen up.
Yep. Now turn around and smosh them.
Keep your distance.
Whoa! That's no good. You reinforce.
All in. Ready to move. Ready to move.
How are our casualties? We lost 1,000 guys in that battle, which, you know, not ideal.
Commands. Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Yes, sir. Attention.
And then you are the last odd man out.
Attention.
Yeah, we're gonna try to box these guys in.
Ready, sir.
And you can go here. And everyone else can just kind of chill. Yeah, perfect. Look at us go. How's the war going? The Chinese are doing alright. Really, we are in stalemate town. Really, 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 really stalemate town, aren't we? Yeah, not much has changed. There's been some positive movement here for the Entente, the Internationale, some positive movement here for the Internationale, some positive movement here for the Internationale. Sorry, negative movement here for the Internationale. Positive movement here for the Moscow Accord. Keep losing naval bombers and keep damaging ships. Not a huge problem for me. I am happy to wait around and wait for all my forces to get into position so we can launch a nice and ordered attack as soon as we feel like we can. Okay, 3 naval bombers, 1 destroyer. I don't know if that's a good trade. Genuinely, I do not know. Alright, well, we are going to attack now because they have decided to start moving.
Ready to move.
You guys are just going to have to attack if we even need your help. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Commands.
Perfection! Look at us go. Battle of Northern Mindanao was successful. We are getting the crap pounded out of us by bombing? No, that was just fighting. We're gonna fix that first. Okay, perfect. How's the supply? Bad? It continues to be bad? Listen, it's on our list. We'll get there eventually. Ironically, our strategy here is the exact opposite of what the actual historical strategy of, like, guerrilla warfare would be. A wild ace appears. Who dares, wins. Ooh, that's no good. Alright, we lost a sub from this particular unit. Okay, give me a moment. Eel and Flounder are going to join that. Perfect. Want a nice, even distribution there. I think we should probably import a little bit more of the juice. Maybe from the socialists. Spread the love. Makes production a little bit slower. Dude, April 1949. That's so rough. I assume they're landing here. Like, okay.
All in.
Bye. Bye, Felicia. Range improvements. We will need that eventually. Cannons is another we will need that eventually. Let's go interwar medium airframe. We will get we will get the benefits from the Germans. Get that range. Oh, we sunk a light cruiser. That's pretty significant. You know, nothing I think of terrible significance, but it's something. Something. Yeah, I'm seeing their cruisers, or their carriers, are getting pretty beat up. That's good. Oh, a submarine. Bye-bye. And a lot of this is, like, interwar crap. Like, this is the wages of bad AI. Yep, we're just tickling their destroyers. Sinking another submarine. That's another interwar sub. Destroying their like in reality fleet power is sort of one of our goals here. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh my gosh, interesting. Because I feel like we need the manpower for production more than we need it for guys, and we literally outnumber them. Like, we've killed 7K of them, and our army is twice their size. But, you know, I don't think it really matters. That's rough. Look at how many divisions. The factory differential, though, is dire. It's dire. It's not good. They have 6 times as many factories. 6 times as many factories. Sorry, 4 to 7. That's 4 to 6. 4 to 6 times as many factories as we do. So, like, they have 5 times as many factories as we do. When did this happen?
Listen up.
Wait, what? When did that happen? I didn't even notice that. I guess they either didn't defend it, or it was very lightly defended.
Attention.
Okay. I mean, with that, we have taken back all our lost territory. And now we have, well, now I have a choice to make. Do I want to turn this into a we eventually manage to land in Japan and see if we can like fully destroy them? I have no idea if we ever could. I don't think they're in that bad of a situation. I mean, we're not damaging their home industry at all. Or maybe we make someone take a decisive action. Maybe the Americans, they would have trouble getting there. They might be able to get help from the syndicalists. But I don't know. Maybe the Chinese. Who could say? I could stir things up, or I could not. We will see. Either way, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.